Thank you so much. We need the girls, all the children who are here, to bring the signs. Please, the children with the signs. All the children. Yeah. That's beautiful. Any more children? There are more signs. Or anybody who wants to be like a kid. What about those kids? Anne, come. Yes. And when you get tired, you can put them down because your arms will get very tired. Okay, so wonderful. I love the kids. Yes, wonderful. If you get tired, you can bring them down. Otherwise, your arms will start hurting. So, Ricardo and I will begin. I should probably remove the origami. I've been crying so hard. I don't know if I will have a voice. But I'm so glad to see everybody here. And I saw the mothers taking pictures of themselves next to the rain of insects. Can you picture a universe of love like Reverend Billy and the choir was dancing their butts to? My God. So now we're going to hear the protest of the insects themselves, the protest which is their love for all that exists. tell you a little story. In the old days, in the 90s, I used to ride my bicycle, and the nearest park to me was the Brooklyn Botanical Garden, and you had to climb 2 mountains to get to the Brooklyn Botanical Garden from Lower Manhattan, where I lived. And one was the bridge, and the second one was the mountain, on top of which the mountain, of course, is a little hill, but on a ride, biking a ride, riding a bike, my God, it was a mountain. So over there, I encountered that the botanical garden was alerting people that pollinators were dying. And with pollinators dying, all our food is endangered. This was in the 90s. So this poem is for us, the deaf imbeciles, the deaf, not able to hear what the earth and the insects are really telling us. Imagine the sound that is emerging from all the people in the highland, becoming a buzz of love. The shouts of the king, the shout of the king. And now, the minute I knew that we were doing this event, the call to swarm, I immediately thought of my poet anthology, the poet anthology of the living poets of New York. I couldn't invite all the ones I wanted to come, but some did come. So please come down to us, hear all the poets from the anthology, all the poets. You being the knight in the middle, and Edwin and Lucia is the other one, and all of us, all of us. Yes.
Leafish wings, lush, 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 Luna I'm singing to you now. Whoa, 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 whoa. Caterpillar white. Velvety soft wings, backed by true translucent size spots. Anther's green. Is it only at night? Outer pink margins. Southern spring brood. Caterpillar hosts. White birch, persimmon, sweet gum, hickory, walnut, sumac. Adults do not feed, only fly and mate and die in all one short week. No moth mouth.
No moth mouth. Thanks for humbling ourselves. Por favor, enséñenos a ser ligeros. I miss you.
I am worthy. I am worthy. I am worthy.
Try to stop killing cockroaches. Tell them
Yo
all
soy
I am
cucaracha.
taking care of them.
Otro
Insects,
mil
please pollinate people.
cucaracha.
So they will be.
Not some low-lying hermaphrodite. I got 300 million years of existence on you, and you're still hating.
Insect.
You dislocate me. You displace me.
Insect.
You forcibly and accidentally import me. And at times I go freely. In that dung you get high off. You mad because you just smoked one of my cousin's legs? Nobody told you to smoke our food.
Insect.
But you think this is a joke.
Insect.
That we are the joke. Pero, tú eres la broma. You are the joke. I seen. Do it. Assim. E você. My frass don't stink. Now, it may cause anaphylactic shock, but your poop is as toxic as mine.
Shock.
Don't make me out to be the villain. I never was. I'm simple. Life is easy for me. Eat. Breathe. Poop. Eat. Breathe. I'm not into you. In fact, I really don't like the smell on me anyway. So we can coexist. You, mano y mano. Reverse some of the self-illumination you think makes you advance. Look at me. I stand before you representing 500,000 descendants of a single mother you caught on a glue trap a week ago in the kitchen. I represent the 500,000 descendants of a single mother minding her own business, and you sentenced her to a glue trap death. You treat the spiders with more love. You let the silverfish slide. You even show mercy to the spider beetles, to the ladybugs, to the roly-polies, to the millipedes, and the house centipedes. You just too damn scared to kill them. But my tribe, you hate us. Why can't you pick us up in a glass in whatever Bed Bath & Beyond 20% off coupon you got lying around in your messy-ass apartment and just flick us out in the window? Because, you think we all can fly. Like all hexapods, crustaceans, anything with an exoskeleton can just bounce off the concrete after a fifth floor drop. Like we can all spin a web and catch a cruise on a breeze. Whatever you think is humane. We were here before you. All this Richie Rich playground, all this so-called native plant gardens, all this once train track, all the meat packers, all the sex workers and their customers, all the mafia drop-offs into the Hudson, all the S&M clubs, all the birds, all the dinosaurs, before Hiroshima, before the word nuclear. We have seen it all. You knew this. You know this. All that carnage and displacement of my cousins and my mother's mothers and my brother's cousin and my friend's cousin for all this beauty. Talk to your entomologist. This ain't 1913. You ain't putting me on my back again. Stop calling me some monstrous vermin. I am from a race of 4,000 ethnic groups. Call them species if that makes it easier for you. But 4,000 known tribes. I am indigenous before indigenous. Soy indígena antes de las indígenas. Seriously speaking, I'm seriously seeking peace talks. My people will no longer write suicide letters from low-income housing projects. We don't want another war of the coprophagists, but in the words of the late, great Robin Harris, we don't die, we multiply. We don't die, we multiply. We don't die, we multiply. Say it. We don't die, we multiply. We don't die, we multiply. That's my cousin up there. We don't die, we multiply. We don't die, we multiply.
Mantras to benefit dead insects. Advice on what to do with the dead insects we find, especially those that collect in our world, in our homes, in our parks. The insects can be gathered together and put into a container. Then at the very least recite Om Mane Padme Hum, Om Mane Padme Hum, and blow on them. Blow on the insects. This mantra alone has incredible benefit. By reciting this mantra and blowing on the dead bodies of the insects, their negative obscurations are purified, even though the consciousness has already left the body. So blow on the insects. Blow on the insects. And if you have more time, you can recite the 5 great mantras for liberating sentient beings from the lower realms, a mantra of Kunrig, and a mantra called the Stainless Pinnacle Lotus Mantra. Om Namastraya Divrakam Sarvatagathari Dava Garbe Wa Wo Hum 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 Vam Samjava. This mantra taught by the Buddha, the stainless pinnacle lotus mantra, goes on to purify 10,000 ions of negative form. So this is a very good one to put on the hearts of all the insects. Om, 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 om. And humans, do no harm! Do no harm! No more harm to the insects. No more harm to the insects. Do no harm. Do no harm. And push, push against the darkness. Push, push against the darkness. Push, push against the darkness. Push, push.
If I carry food, what say I be food, for I, as all of us. We word as one, Ithacan, no wind as one, to be winged here, to be stamen throat, throated state, to be stated by move, by city mountain, unmoved by truth. I sect as truth. To form the form we sect in, that we are going where? Kinsect are going by. What soul we seek is by. I was looking as a world survivor, my tendrils implicitly warmed by control. I was only looking to survive in a whirl and a look, as look was I only in my struck reminder of what we know we mutilate by desires, unruck, struck, servers, insufferable suffers as unruffickers, unruffikins, unkinned. My armor shakes loose by wing, to sane in crawl of familia, we familia creamed to armor, we won as armor. If we, as we, unruffican, crave a morrow, samed by sorrow, to same and no same is what will be, unless we now. Zit, by same now, zit, be warned of kinnikin, my kin, you all, be end, my all, be us.
Don't tell me the outer world comes hurling into the harmonium as he searches for a snail in the yard whose little head bent over the dizzy yard. You could be anyone, but in this room you were of body first, and then trembling becomes another language of search.
Luna Moth poem continued. Luna Moth, named Actus Linnea, Actus Luna by Linnaeus, family of Saturnidae, Eternidae. You are related to the silk. Pupa means doll, and then you unfurl to caterpillar Alice, who rears up, sphinx-like, and when threatened, spits unpleasant liquids.
Unpleasant liquid.
Alien, antherish, antenna, Venusian. You are attracted to the moon. A Mothra in your splendor grown, star twins singing praise songs to you. Praise songs to you. Luna Moth, the unfolded field of your meteoric wings, once a common sight. Now I am lucky to even see you, American moon moth.
From beneath my bed, a song emerged of circadian moon and sun, of pollen and flowers, with lyrics of black walnuts and acorns. I asked a granddaddy long-legged spider, which way did the cows go? And the spider pointed 7 legs in 7 directions. Does the spider really know or care about where my cows went? The writing spider, garden spider, told me the way, or rather wrote the way down, and the typing spider made it clear by untangling the threads of a web. Buzz, buzz, buzz. I asked a bug for a bright song, a bug that was not a Volkswagen Beetle. So the insects sang, and the words sounded and tasted like water.
The huntsman spider travels into the desert at night,
meets another huntsman spider. They clash but do not fight. The huntsman spider has already memorized the constellations of the night sky to find its way among the grains of sand back home. It closes the sandy door to its small tunnel after it as the male gecko cries for the female gecko to travel under the owl sky, and the grasshopper mouse devours the scorpion who glows under twilight.
Twilight. Twilight. Twilight.
Orthoptera offers a song to humans. Touching's where sound comes from, stridulating leg to leg, corrugated wing to wing, leg to wing to wing to leg, leg wing, leg wing, wing wing wing, wing leg, leg leg. Touching's where sound comes in. Decibelling below knees, hearing without ears, earth's withward, genuflecting a vibratory reflection about lip edge of thin membrane, tympanum drum a thrumming, echoing in curve of bulb of bowels. Sounding and resounding, resounding and re-resounding, sounding to touch across distance, distance to resound as touching distance courts, broader collectives, insect, concrete, earth, rail line, tree, steel beam, human, iron, pelt, glass. Distant touch by sound gathers quantum choirs. Difference, no difference. Difference, no difference. Difference, no difference. Human larval imagination contains imaginal discs for embryogenesis. Chord molts to tone, tone to chord. A chordotonal organ envelops in a trans-species hum pupa. For incomplete metamorphosis. One day, touching distant sounding may perhaps finally almost complete.
Almost complete.
Dissolve. The mechanism of touch is longing, illusion. The insect will rotate with the earth, rotation, earth, rot, earth, rotation, root to the earth, dissolve with us, earth. What's left behind? Another insect. It could have been your body. It could have been your own body. Dissolve together. Dissolve.
Anthology ditty. A grasshopper is an emotional grasshopper. Is a grasshopper. An ant is an essential worker ant. Essential worker ant. A praying mantis is devotional. A praying mantis. Devotional.
A cricket. An electric cricket.
An eclectic cricket.
Electric cricket.
A roly-poly.
Is a singular roly-poly.
Is a roly-poly. A roly-poly.
A roly-poly!
An earthworm is a Susceptible worm.
A worm.
Susceptible. A maggot. Is a vocational maggot.
A vocational maggot.
Is a working maggot.
A working maggot.
Ladybug. Is a grouchy ladybug.
A grouchy
ladybug. A grouchy ladybug.
Spider.
A spider. A lonely spider. Spider. Oh no.
Lonely spider.
Lonely spider.
A centipede.
Is a laughing centipede.
A sentimental centipede.
A cicada.
Is a probable cicada.
Cicada with human wings.
Is a cicada with human wings.
Human wing.
A gnat.
Gnat is a darling gnat. Darling gnat.
A daring
Daring
gnat.
gnat.
A darling gnat.
Darling.
Mosquito. A mosquito.
Mosquito is a flirtatious mosquito.
Flirtatious mosquito.
Mosquito. Mosquito.
A bumblebee is a giddy
Bumblebee.
bumblebee.
A giddy bumblebee.
Giddy, 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 giddy,
Bee is a giddy bumblebee.
A fly is a visionary.
Fly. A fly is a visionary fly. A fly is a visionary fly. A visionary fly.
A fly with one
Visionary
eye.
Fly, I see. I see you
A
fly.
moth is an all-knowing moth.
A moth is an
all-knowing
all-knowing moth. A moth is an all-knowing moth. An all-knowing moth. An all-knowing moth.
Know it all.
Dragonfly. Meditative dragonfly.
A meditative dragonfly.
A meditative dragonfly.
A dragonfly.
Meditative dragonfly.
Cecilia Vicuña is
Cecilia
Cecilia Vicuña.
Vicuña. Cecilia Vicuña.
Is a meditative Cecilia Vicuña.
Cecilia Vicuña. Cecilia Vicuña. Cecilia Vicuña.
Cecilia